Welcome to EdgeStocks.com. This is Rob. Wanted to go over a couple things with you that I see brewing in the market. I see a lot of buying coming in on the Cycle Vision program over the next week or so, and starting kind of tomorrow, Thursday, Friday looks like a good buy day right in there, where I see a lot of buying on the Cycle Vision stocks. Sectors that I see also in a Cycle Vision analysis that are upcoming are the financials. Along with that, energy, basic materials. Energy kind of falls into a basic materials category as well. We can take a look at a chart for that. But as you can see, the financial chart here looks like it's breaking higher. Let's take a quick look at the XLE. The energy sector has been in consolidation since last October. And a lot of these sectors, if you analyze them, basic materials, have not performed well year to date compared to other sectors. So they're poised for some upside. And also I'm seeing some in the utilities. And so now typically in a rising interest rate environment, which we would be expecting, utilities would not do as well, but still we're at a cycle low for utilities. You can see that they've been flat for almost a year now. Stocks that I see coming up for tomorrow, I'll go over a couple of those. Let me take a quick look here. One stock, UNS, has a buy starting tomorrow until 4/5. I will post these in a table. This is a really good looking chart. You've come down, you've tested a previous low, and you broke higher. You are above the 200-day moving average, and looks like it's gaining some volume here, both on the buy and the sell side, but it looks like we've got higher than average buy volume on this stock, UNS, Unisource Energy, which happens to go in line with the sector action in the sectors that we're seeing. So that's really good. I really like seeing a trade like that. PNY, Piedmont Natural Gas. Also, you can see this is just in a very strong rally on relatively low volume. This might be a little bit higher risk trade, although Cycle Vision is showing the maximum risk in the past on this trade has been about 3.75%. With an average return of about 5.7%. A lot of times these utility-related stocks can be lower volatility. You can see by looking at the chart, this one is not particularly low. The UNS, the last one I showed you, I think I'd probably prefer that one. I like, personally, my personal style is buying at a bit of a discount. Gardner Denver, symbol GDI. Looks like an average trade of about 5.4%. The risk is a bit higher on this trade. You can see that this stock is working at new highs and has been in a good steady uptrend for quite a time here. So we've got an upcycle starting on that. Symbol TAP. Starting tomorrow, this is an average trade of about 7.5%. Has a pretty good rating compared to the others that we have seen so far, and max risk of about 6.4%. And it looks like this stock is in a turnaround mode. I really like seeing when a stock comes down and takes out a previous swing area and then recovers from that. That is often a very good place to get into a stock. You can also see that the volume is picking up on this one. Symbol TAP has a pretty good rating. The best rating of the day, SanDisk, is has an average trade of almost 10%, has a really good rating. And of course, there's a little bit more risk on this trade, but as you can see, this stock is headed on for new highs. It is at new highs right now. And that also has been coming up on my radar quite a bit lately, but this is the best trade on that stock for the year. Symbol DDS is this is looks like an average trade of about 10%. This one also has a very good rating, similar to SanDisk. with a max risk of about 11%. The stock is in a strong up move. You can see there was a huge amount of volume a few days ago, and the trend continues. So this is Dillard's. I might also not have noted earlier in some of the charts that we looked at that I'm also seeing some buying in the retail sector, particularly retail restaurants are a very good sector. Moving on, RDK, Rudick Corporation. This stock has a buy. The average trade about 7%. The rating is it's pretty good. I'm not as excited about this as some of the others, though. It looks like there was some selling there, but this stock is a little bit more cyclical than some of the others. Symbol PRGO, Perrigo. This one is an obvious hot stock. It has doubled in the last year. I do like what I'm seeing here. It has pulled back for a number of days. You've got a very hot stock that has pulled back for a number of days and we're at a cycle bottom. I really like that. So it's a $50 stock. If that's a little big for your account, you can always use an in-the-money option. This one's expecting an average return of about 9.2% on a similar risk. Symbol MDU. MDU Resources. This also looks good. This is the same kind of pattern I talked about before it comes out. It takes out a previous swing low area, tests that, actually a little bit more than tested it, and then came back. I would have preferred to have gotten into this a little bit earlier, but this is where the cycle low is on the Cycle Vision program. So I also see this, and this also looks like a basic materials related stock. The last one for today, symbol FCN. This one has an average trade of about 6.5%, a fairly low risk. It's a medium rating for what we have here today. This stock is in a pretty strong downtrend, so this one's a little bit more speculative. I haven't checked the news on this one. It's a consulting company, so they're not necessarily going to go with the sector particularly, but it looks like they probably had some bad news right in there. This one's a little bit more speculative. In terms of the upside, it's about 6%. But it did look like we had an update today, so that wouldn't be at my top of my list, but the risk on it's probably fairly low. It looks like it's starting to consolidate after that big drop in the past there. So anyways, I just wanted to review those for you, and I'm excited to see a lot of buying coming in over the next few days. Of course, there's no guarantee that'll happen, but these are some of the best trades for the year in these stocks on this particular screen that I did for today. We're not focusing on some of the more volatile stocks. On every one of these stocks, this is the best trade for the year for that stock. So 100% winner. And so anyways, thank you for joining me, and look forward to getting some more trades out in the near future. Thank you very much.